Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, let's take a look again on the euro currency. So on Friday we saw a very emotional reaction across the board, so we know about the new variant of the virus. So this market reaction was really very strong, especially on the stock market. Those of you who are dealing with that, and commodities markets also, especially the crude oil, has been collapsed significantly. So on the forex market, reaction is not as strong. Besides, the overall performance that we see on the euro currency fits well to our technical view. So the response and the upward bounce that we see here was totally agreed with our long-term analysis, because we know that market stands at the support with this minor spike down. The COP on the monthly chart has been touched. So currently market actually has completed all targets that we have. And we've got the first upward bounce. So on the daily chart, now we're waiting for a bit more extended pattern or something to be formed that could let us to jump in. But what we could say is that in the current environment, market should not create the new lows. It's just because all extensions has been completed. And from the technical point of view, if market indeed is preparing for pullback, for the moderate retracement, there is no technical necessity, technical reasons to show some wash and rinses or something of that sort right about the lows. So it led us to use these lows as some kind of the invalidation point. So we'll be watching for some bullish pattern, bullish context based on the new performance that market will start to form here. Currently, at this moment, we do not see yet something really valuable for taking the long position. So those of you who trade on daily and fall time frame chart need to wait a bit more. For the shorter term performance, you can see that market hits the tail ever bottom near the Fib resistance level, and that potentially creates the background for scalp short trade. This is actually kind of the brand body sell that market has been formed. So it means that retracement here on intraday charts could happen, and then we will see what comes next. So that's actually the major thing that we intend to keep an eye on the beginning of the week. There are a lot of concern about this new variant. So we have put our view as usual in the weekly report. We think that currently we see pure emotions on the markets. So nothing really clear. We do not know what the variant is, what the really impact, what will happen, and in general, there's lots of uncertainty around it stands. But what we see, as one trader said, when I saw at the market, I saw just that everything is overdone. And then indeed, then emotions is coming on the first stage. The fear just pushed price lower and market collapsed. Although using the common sense, you understand that is definitely some overreaction in the market. So we need to wait when the market will come down a bit. Whatever will be, whether the light scenario, dark scenario of this variant, whether it will be forgotten as the Delta variant previously, or it will really be more dangerous, and market will turn to some, from time to time, to lockdowns or something of that sort. Whatever scenario will be, it should keep the status quo that currently stands in the balance between the United States and Europe. And whatever scenario will be, the demand for United States dollar will be stronger in the current environment, because United States economy shows better performance, and in a DAX scenario, the demand for safe haven assets will be increased, and that also supports the United States dollar. That's why currently we consider this action, maybe some extension that will happen here, only as a temporal pullback, technical response on a strong support. While in a longer term perspective, we expect downward continuation, first to the 109 euro pivot support and lower to the 104.30 OP on the monthly chart. This is what we see currently on and expect on the euro currency. So speaking about this short-term trade, if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, So take a look what we've got. Our 3 drive works perfect. With this spike down, market completes the CLP on the monthly chart. We see some acceleration based on the news. Why this sell-off has happened. In fact, guys, this background for this sell-off is new opinion of the investor concerning the rate change. So currently the chances on rate change by the Fed has dropped significantly by the euro-dollar futures. We'll take a look at it, the Fed fund rate. So that's why, since then, some really bulk of this already have been priced in the recent quotes of the euro currency, it was unpriced this time. And since the chances have decreased because it is promised to be in a bad scenario, this will be some deflation, some slowdown, demand for the currency that is based on the rate change is decreasing, and that has led to this pullback. But this is very short-term reaction. We'll see what will happen next. Currently, speaking about the short-term trade, you could see that market hits the 30% resistance on the daily chart, accompanied with the overbought. Here, market has formed reversal bar, and here, as you could see, kind of the price of action that reminds the double repo sell. From that standpoint, we could consider a drop to the 1266, maybe 1250, the 618 support of the whole upward action. So somewhere in this area. So, and also, it is logical from the perspective of the previous bearish trend, bearish momentum that still stands in the market, and the deep retracement here is absolutely a normal thing that we will consider in the beginning of the next week. And after that, we will see what will happen next.